Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS video. Now I'm gonna try to give you some tips preparing for the score of the Great Explosion. So I want to tackle this trial as soon as it is available. So I think, yeah, actually I do this video for myself. So based on videos I have been watching on YouTube, that I find most Japan players use Mage, okay, and I can understand why they use Mage, because like you can see it here, so the Mom Bomb has minus 50% ice resist, while the Death has minus 50% fire resist. Okay, so you may say, but I can simply imbue my physical attackers, right, with element, so I can exploit their weakness. Yes, you can do that, but I think that will be troublesome, because if you take a look on their attack pattern, they have ability to imbue yourself with element that they will absorb. Okay, so yes, like you can see here, it weaks against ice, but if he imbues your party using this fire imbue, that means you will heal him. So that's really bad idea if you are using physical attackers. That doesn't mean physical attackers are useless. Okay, I will talk about them later, but for now, after observing, I think there are two mages which are suited for this battle. The first one is Mordegon. Oh my god, Global have him. Okay, and I must say he is really good for this battle. First, because he has ice and fire magic, and they are powerful. Okay, so this coverage may be not top tier compared to real fire magic dealer like White Lily Fina, but still it is pretty decent, and his ice damage is quite strong, especially after 9 turns. Okay, so very nice, I must say. And the reason I tell you this is actually I want to try to tackle the challenge using Mordegon, because he is the most powerful mage that I have at this point of the game. So if you are my friend, maybe you can set him on your Nemesis section on your friend list. Okay, so yes, you can do that to help me maybe. And the second good candidate is Circe. So Circe is also good because he able to cast multiple elements. Okay, fire, ice, wind, earth, and water. So yes, these are useful because other than Mom and Dad bombs, you also fight their children. So like the normal version, the children has this resist. Okay, so having multiple elemental access allow you to kill all this easily. Okay, and the bad news is this. Okay, plus 170% resist to other elements, and they can explode, so be careful about that. Okay, so enough about Mage. Actually, it is not enough. Sorry, I forgot to talk about White Lily Dark Fina. Most Japan video use White Lily Dark Fina to kill the bomb, and that's perfectly understandable because she has most powerful fire at this point. Okay, Red Demise. Okay, and with Chaos Wave Awaken, she will hit hard, but using her, that means you will have a little bit problem. Okay, because the White Lily Dark Fina doesn't have ice elemental tech, so that means you need to deal with Mom Bomb. Mom, yes, is it Mom who absorb fire? Yes, you need to deal with Mom Bomb using Earth or Dark Element. That's still perfectly good. Okay, because White Lily Dark Fina able to imperil the enemy's resist by 120%. Okay, so yes, maybe the earth damage is not the best, but still that means the Mom Bomb only has 30% dark resist. Okay, I mean dark or earth resist. which make Whiteley Delphina able to clear this battle easily. Okay, that's for magical attackers, but really I think the best one is Mordegon. Okay, so enough for mages. Now, what will happen if you want to use physical attackers? It's possible, but you need to fulfill some conditions. Okay, the first condition is you need to use AoE attack. Why I said that? Because the Mom and Dad starts imbuing element to your party after one of them is dead. So as long both of them are alive, then they won't imbue anything on you. Okay, so like you can see here, exploding minus, yes, this one. Okay, so the ground is covered in flames. So when their health's below 50%, but if both of them are still alive, they won't imbue anything. So that means you need to kill both of them at the same time. Okay, but to kill both of them at the same time, you cannot use fire or ice elements, which lead to the second problem, because they have resist to all elements, this 150%, and immune to non-elemental damage. Nice design here. Okay, really annoying in my opinion. So the second requirement is your AoE attackers able to imperil, 120%, at least 100%. Okay, because even with 100% imperil, you still only deal 50% damage, and that's, that will take you sometimes. Okay, but that's the way how to kill this using physical attackers. Okay, so you don't need to deal with annoying elemental imbue, but if you want to go straight ahead, kill them one by one and dispel the buffs, you can do that. Okay, but that will be annoying. Okay, because you need to dispel your elemental resist or whatever, which is really crucial, and that's kind of hard to do. Okay, so the best way to go if you use physical attackers is by using AoE damage dealer. So one good candidate is Aldor King Rain, and many players on Japan are also using Aldor King Rain. Okay, that's really understandable because Aldor King Rain can imbue himself with this lightning elemental, and yes, he also able to imperil 80%, but 80% imperil is low. Okay, low, because that means the bomb still has 70% resist against lightning. That's the reason why Japan players bring Radiant Lightning to the party if they using Aldor King Rain, because Radiant Lightning able to imperil 120% lightning resist, which leave you with 30% elemental resist. Okay, so the Radiant Lightning is also, her LB is spammable too. Okay, so maybe that's a nice strategy. Okay, and maybe for me, I have Aldor King Rain 7-star form, so maybe I will try that tactic. Okay, I also happen to have Radiant Lightning, but maybe I will use this Godria, because Godria, after taking a look on her kits, I like it. Okay, because this Quadcast Defy Ruination gonna be powerful, and she also able to imbue herself with elements. Okay, she able to imbue with ice, dark, and water, if I'm not mistaken. And the best part is she able to imperil the enemies by herself. Like you can see here, she able to ice, water, dark resist by 120%. So unlike Aldor King Rain, she doesn't need support for the elemental imperil. That's what I like from Godria. Okay, so maybe I will try him. Okay, I try her. I also have 2 7-star Godria, because if you follow me, you know that I have 7 Godria. Whoa. Okay, so those were the offensive. What about survivability? The first tip is to have AoE physical evasion buff. Why you need to have that? Because take a look on this. The mom and dad has single target which ignore cover and provoke. So because there are two of them, whoa. If you are unlucky, it may hit someone who is important. For example, your healer. Okay, one hit maybe that's okay, but two or more hits, then I can say that your healer probably gonna be gone. Okay, and the another reason is because you cannot break their attack and magic. So really guys, one attack really deadly for your characters. That's why AoE physical evasion is really important. So based on what I see, Games Project FFBE uses Jiraiya, and oh, our beloved Sinzar, okay, he uses Sarah. How's that not amazing? Sarah is still usable. Okay, thanks to you for the video, Sinzar. And yes, you can try to imitate that. Actually, I want to do that too. Okay, using, maybe for me I will use Bard or Red 13. Okay, so search for your AoE physical variation. AoE physical evasion. And yeah, there are also some videos who don't use that method. Which don't use that method. Okay, that's possible, but from what I watch, oh, the damage is really terrible. Okay, you need to keep re-raise on your tank or whatever to be able to survive that. Okay, so it's your call, up to you. And the next tips for defensive is have high fire and ice resist. Okay, because you can see this, the mom able to, boo, take a look at this, 90% fire in peril. How's that not insane? You cannot cover the attack magic attack because it is fixed. Whoa, so you definitely gonna need high fire and ice resist, because that gonna imperil fire. For mom, she will imperil ice resist by 90%. Okay, you may say, oh, I have Mira, I can remove imperil. Yes, I know, for you, Mirror Lover, you are correct, but maybe that tactic maybe not viable. I said maybe, okay, because other than this 90%, they also able to imperil 60%. Okay, Aspire, yes, this Aspire explosion. So do you want to remove that imperil every turn? Yeah, unless you're able to do that, I don't think it is a good idea. Okay, so the way to counter this is by having someone who able to buff your fire and ice resist, or even all elemental resist greatly. Okay, because the junior bomb able to imperil 30% elemental resist. Okay, all elements. So to handle this, I plan to use my beloved Ignis, because Ignis able to give you 80% all elemental resist. Amazing. Okay, so really guys, you cannot break the attack and magic, so you really need to raise your survivability a lot. Okay, through damage mitigation, 50%, Sacrificial Charlotte, Galuf, or whatever you want to use. Okay, Descent. And for tanker, I recommend you to use AoE physical tank, because yeah, you can reduce the damage of the magic attack by using elemental resist buff. But for physical attack, there is no help. Okay, so yes, he has unblockable physical attack. Okay, but remember that he also has this normal single target attack which can be blocked. So I think yes, use AoE physical tank who also act as a provoker. Okay, so those are all my tips. Okay, if you have more suggestion, please leave it in the comment. It will help me so much and other players. For me, my party tomorrow gonna consist, yeah, this is just plan. Okay, healer, of course, I'm gonna use, oh, Warrior of like Lena. Oh, I like her. Another good reason is she has this 100% fire and water resist buff. Okay, the water useless, but fire is very good. For tank, like usual, I'm gonna use my Sick Heart. Most Japan players use Awakened Warrior of Light, but yeah, I still love my Sick Heart. Okay, so I will use him, and I don't have Awakened Warrior of Light. Okay, nice. And for buffer, of course, I'm gonna use Ignis. Ignis is the god of buffer, at least for this battle, because he has access to what? 50%? No. It is 80% awakened version. Yes, 80%. This is a lifesaver for this battle. Okay. Actually, only Japan, many players also use Elafim, but for globals, they delay her abilities awakening indefinitely. Please, Gumi, make it available ASAP. And for tanker, for support role, I will use Lucas. Okay, Lucas is the character that I will use to give my party AoE physical evasion. Yes, it requires lots of LB crystals, but another good reason for Lucas is he can give you magic physical mitigation and able to give your party fire elemental resist buff too. Okay, this will be useful. This lightning and dark are also useful for against Bomb Junior if they try to self-destruct. Okay, so yeah, Lucas also able to give you elemental imbue. Okay, so I will try to use Lucas, but if it turns out I really need to use AoE physical evasion a lot, I will switch Lucas with my Red 13 or Bard. For attackers, I'm gonna use Godria first, okay, and Aldor King Rain. But for Aldor King Rain, I need to maybe bring lightning, okay, to the battle. And yes, I think those are all the things I want to talk about this trial. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave XPS guide. Bye bye guys.